RHOC Bravo torn on firing Alexis Bellino. Bravo is allegedly torn on whether or not to fire Alexis Bellino from RHOC after her first season back in a decade. She was a full-time housewife from seasons 5 through 8 and then was gone. Alexis returned for season 18, which was a controversial decision, and now the network does not know what is next. Keep reading to see what will affect their decision. When it came out that Alexis Bellino was dating RHOC star Shannon Beater's ex-boyfriend, John Jansen, it was a big shock. How and why did this happen? More so, Alexis had reconciled with her former OC co-star, Tamra Judge, who was now at odds with Shannon. Finally, Shannon was coming off of a DUI arrest for a hit and run, so there was a lot to unpack in these relationships. It was soon announced that Alexis would return to the hit Bravo reality series for season 18 as a friend. She had appeared on the show for 4 seasons, but left after season 8. This was very controversial because she and Shannon would come face to face. Some fans thought it was a cruel move by Bravo to kick Shannon when she was already down. Ultimately, Alexis spent most of the season defending John Jansen, aka Johnny J. She then shared he had footage of Shannon nearly running over his daughter. It felt like a blackmail attempt which infuriated viewers and fans wanted her gone. Recently, Alexis Bellino and John Jansen were at an Us Weekly event where they explained they were tired of being the villains. Furthermore, Alexis said the season was over and she was done. Her focus was on the wedding now that she and John are engaged, so it looked like she was leaving RHOC. However, no decisions have been made, and according to monsters and critics, Bravo is weighing its options. Per an insider, Bravo is so happy with how this season turned out, and they know that adding Alexis is a big part of what made it such a success. Unfortunately, filming between Shannon and Alexis likely won't go over well. They don't want to film with each other, and the audience hates Alexis so much that Bravo may have no choice but to let her go unless something changes. Recently, Teddy Mellencamp and Erica Jane did a recap of RHOC on Two Teas in a Pod. That is Teddy and Tamra Judge's podcast, but the latter sits it out during OC season for obvious reasons. In the comments section from a clip, Alexis noted that her whole side was not shown. Fans did not care and went right in on her. The insider did note people want Alexis to return because she is allegedly quite easy to work with. However, is that enough for her to stick around for another season? More so, would she want to if she and John constantly get slammed every week? Do you think Alexis should return for another season, or has her time run out? Let us know and watch RHOC Thursdays on Bravo. Amanda has been a professional freelance writer for over a decade, holding both a BA and an MA. Her passions include animals, iced coffee, gnomes, summer, music, and Vanderpump Rules. Torn on firing Alexis Bellino. A deep dive into the RHOC drama of the Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, has always been a vortex of drama, friendships, and fierce rivalries. One of its most polarizing figures has been Alexis Bellino. Her departure from the show has sparked debates among fans and cast alike. This piece explores the complexities of her character, the reasons behind her firing, and the ripple effects it had on the RHOC franchise. Alexis Bellino. The glamorous enigma Alexis Bellino first graced RHOC in its 5th season, quickly becoming a fan favorite due to her glamorous lifestyle, bubbly personality, and her trademark phrase, "Jesus Jugs." A devoted mother and wife, Alexis presented herself as the epitome of the Southern California lifestyle. Her seemingly picture-perfect life, however, soon revealed the undercurrents of tension that would define her time on the show. What made Alexis compelling was not just her luxurious lifestyle, but her struggle for acceptance within a group that often seemed at odds with her values and demeanor. Her experiences mirrored those of many women navigating friendships while dealing with the pressure to conform to social norms. While some viewers appreciated her earnestness, others found her naive or overly dramatic. The firing. A perfect storm. Alexis was ultimately let go after season 8, a decision that left many fans divided. The circumstances surrounding her exit were layered, reflecting a combination of factors that painted a complex picture. Changing dynamics. As RHOC evolved, the dynamics within the cast shifted. Newer housewives brought fresh energy. altering the group's chemistry. Alexis often found herself at odds with these new additions, particularly with Tamra Judge and Vicky Gunvalson, who had established a more aggressive and confrontational style of engagement. This clashing style created an atmosphere of tension, making Alexis feel increasingly isolated. Viewer fatigue. By the time of her departure, some viewers were expressing fatigue with Alexis's storyline. The focus on her marital issues, combined with her attempts to portray an ideal family life, began to feel repetitive. In reality television, freshness is vital, and Alexis's narrative arc seemed stagnant compared to the evolving stories of her castmates. Behind the scenes politics. A decision to fire a housewife is rarely straightforward, and often involves behind-the-scenes politics. Producers strive for a balance between drama and relatability, and Alexis's brand of drama, while engaging, might not have aligned with the show's desired direction. Her firing can be seen as part of a broader strategy to inject new life into the series. The fallout aftermath of Alexis's departure created waves throughout the RHOC community. Fans were quick to take sides, showcasing the deep connections audiences form with the cast. Some lamented the loss of her lighthearted spirit, while others felt her exit was necessary for the show's evolution. Fan reactions. Social media erupted in debates. Fans rallied to defend Alexis, citing her authenticity and the sense of warmth she brought to the show. Others expressed relief, arguing that the series needed to embrace a more realistic portrayal of conflict and character development. The passionate discourse highlighted how deeply personal connections to the cast can shape public perception. Cast relationships. Alexis' exit also had implications for her relationships with the remaining cast members. Her firing created a schism, with some housewives expressing regret over the decision, while others celebrated it. The show's trajectory shifted as the remaining cast members sought to redefine their identities without her influence. Legacy of Alexis Bellino. Despite her firing, Alexis's impact on RHOC remains significant. She introduced audiences to the complexities of balancing personal beliefs with public personas. Her unwavering commitment to family values and faith resonated with many viewers, leading to a loyal fan base that continued to support her post-RHOC endeavors. The evolution of RHOC has undergone several transformations since Alexis's departure. The show has continued to explore themes of friendship, loyalty, and betrayal. However, the absence of Alexis's distinct voice has led to questions about the show's direction. The franchise has tried to strike a balance between drama and authenticity, but the void left by Alexis is palpable. The rise of new stars. In the years following Alexis's exit, new stars have emerged, each bringing their own flair and drama. However, the comparisons to Alexis often arise, with some viewers longing for her unique blend of sincerity and glamour. The challenge for RHOC is to continue evolving while also staying true to the elements that made it successful in the first place. Reflecting on reality TV's evolution. Alexis Bellino's departure from RHOC serves as a case study in the evolving landscape of reality television. The genre has shifted towards more authenticity and vulnerability, challenging the traditional portrayals of housewives. In many ways, Alexis represented an earlier era of reality TV, a time when glamorous personas and aspirational lifestyles dominated the narrative. As the audience becomes increasingly savvy, the demand for relatable content grows. The complexity of Alexis's character encapsulates this shift. While she may have been viewed as out of touch by some, her struggles and triumphs reflected a broader societal narrative that resonates with many. Conclusion: a divided legacy. Decision to fire Alexis Bellino remains a contentious topic among RHOC fans. It highlights the intricate web of friendships, rivalries, and the ever-evolving nature of reality television. As the franchise continues to navigate the challenges of maintaining its audience while introducing new dynamics, Alexis's legacy endures. Her time on RHOC may have come to an end, but the discussions surrounding her character and departure reflect a broader conversation about the nature of reality TV, the relationships it fosters, and the stories it tells. In the ever-unpredictable world of the Real Housewives, Alexis Bellino remains a compelling figure, a symbol of both glamour and the complexities of female friendships.